How was Alaska back in the day?
The first trip's up there, 87, and went up to the Kachatna Spires, and drove a Ford van up from Utah, and it broke down, and it's interesting. We do all these adventures, but we didn't have the internet. We didn't have mobile technology. But I was like, how did we do that? How did we know to meet on a Saturday morning, or you'd leave a voice message, or you'd be like, okay, we're going to go climbing.
Yeah.
And you'd set that time and you'd have to meet with it. And now you open up your phone and there's 30 different apps all screaming for attention.
Yeah.
But only a small bit of attention. It's not like reading a book. It's a little scatterbrained.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm a big believer in working when you're young.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, you started working in a mountaineering shop or something very equivalent to that at a very young age. How old were you at that time?
Well, starting in the gear shop was I was 21. But I'd worked in the woods and on the farm.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff you do with your family.
Yeah.
And selling firewood. That was my.
That was your thing?
Yeah. Cut wood, put it in the back of a truck, drive it, and drop it off.
Let me put it this way. The entry to adventure started at a very young age. A lot of friends who are probably listening right now, not just in Nepal, but around the world, you get inspired at a very young age, probably looking at your parents, probably looking at your surrounding, probably looking at what you have in your vicinity, right? When you were young, I'm just trying to track back on that. What was your thought process towards what you're going to do for the remainder of your life?
We went into the mountains at a young age with parents, and so that was what we did on summer vacation, and went with a mule and a family, 4 kids and 2 parents, and we'd go camping and fishing in the mountains of the Sierra Nevada of California, and that was what we did. So that was, but at age 14, I kind of had this moment coming out of the mountains that this is what I want to do. So it was like, everything I'm going to do, I'm going to have to save money so I can spend time outdoors. I found my happy place, and then once climbing at that point, that having to put yourself in a precarious relationship with gravity, that then changes how we communicate, and that I kind of connected on that in a very fundamental manner. That was just like, this is me, this is it, this is what I'm going to go do.
For the rest of your life?
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to make any money at it. My grandmother's like, don't go do something, but to be fortunate to have it introduced by parents that wanted to go do those things.
तपाईले हाम्रो क्लिप एकदमै एन्जोय गर्नुभयो होला अब पुरै भिडियो हेर्नको लागि चाहिँ युट्युबमा सब्स्क्राइब गर्न नबिर्सिनु होला This program is brought to you by Vyas Studios